What's up, guys? Well, I know I don't really have following in any way, shape, or form, so guys is a bit of a stretch. And I don't mean that as like guys as in male only. I mean that as in everybody. Well, this is episode 2, uploaded on the same day as episode 1, I hope. I'm recording this like 4 hours after I finished episode 1, like finished editing it and put it out. This is me finishing Rody Z, probably the most overpowered engineer. And I already know what I want to name this video. And it just vaguely applies because he's overpowered. Basically, if you, instead of holding it down, this is just normal, fine, balanced. If you spam the trigger instead of holding it down, you deal effectively there's a first shot damage when you hit the trigger. And then there's a delay, and then it just keeps dealing damage over time as long as you're, like, quote-unquote, hitting the enemy according to what the game sees as you're hitting the enemy. But you can just do that first shot over and over again like this and deal the most insane damage, like, ever. Like that. That shouldn't be an achievable thing from an engineer. The fact that I was able to do that, I think says enough about this character's balance. And I think I want to put like forward a very vague idea of what to do to fix him, but the issue is I don't actually know what to do to fix him because the spamming first shot mechanic is an issue with all of the, I'm gonna call them spray characters, since it's mostly the spray chompers and Rody Z. But anything that like shoots sort of a spray or a beam in front of you, you can just spam it and get like very insane damage output very quickly. And I personally think that's not okay. Oh god, why are you camping the teleporter? Okay, good to know. There's somebody camping the teleporter. Maybe I should have thought of that. Rody Z. He's up there with, like, Agent P, Z7 Imp for being overpowered. But in terms of being unfun to play against, like EP, he's not an unfun to play against character. Because I don't play plants much since zombies are more fun to me. But I play against a Rody Z and he gets in my face and I'm just like, oh, okay. I'm probably dead unless I can outplay this guy. And outplaying a Rody Z is quite hard, but it's not impossible. And I fight, so this guy gets in my face, and he's spamming the trigger, mouse button, whatever you call it. And so he's spamming that at me. And half the time I just die, but like, it's not like Electro P where you're getting hit around corners and through teammates and all that bullshit. It feels almost fair enough because you know that Rody Z gives up range to have that close-up dominance. And it just doesn't feel as unfair as some of the other designated overpowered characters. Because Because he's not poorly designed. That's what it is, in my opinion. It's just that his damage could be tweaked a bit. Because as it stands, he's not an imbalanced character. You can keep the spray mechanic all you want. And in my opinion, he's still a fine character. And like, you can keep the trigger spamming, you just need to change the damage. I'd say 8 damage. So then he could only get up to a maximum of like 8 base. 7 or 8 base. I think 7 would actually be better, but then just make the mechanics so that he deals like less on the first hit than he does on the rest of the hit. What the f is a perfume shroom? I've never like seen one before. Just make it so that he deals less damage on the first hit than... Actually, I have an idea. I think a good balance change... I know they're not balancing the game anymore, but a half-decent balance change would be to half the damage, but to double the effective fire rate, so that what ends up happening is that you get like the exact same damage output, but you have like a little bit more noob friendliness, which is good. Like, he's already a pretty easy to use character, but giving ease of use isn't a bad thing. Well, I'm dead. But it means that just spamming the trigger, while still more effective than regular shooting, it's not as busted, because right now it's like 10 damage a shot as fast as I can shoot without much aim. So he feels like a fundamentally broken character, even though... Why is the engineer showing me his butt cheeks? He's a fundamentally broken character, and there isn't one simple fix that will just make him better. I'm not good at balance changes, so you should take everything I say with a big grain of salt. But this is just my ideas. Well, oh, I probably should have mentioned, this video is, Road to Max Rank 2. I don't remember if I mentioned it, but Road to Max Rank 2, Roadie Z, let's go. I only need like 4 or 5 more kills, and then I am max rank. If my quests had refreshed, I could just hit up the fish like twice. But my quests have not in fact refreshed. So now, well, you see what's happening now. I'm just here playing multiplayer. Oh, I'm almost done. That was like a suicide play, so one regular kill, and then another kill. Hey. Corn to me just... I can't put it into words, but he just feels like I mean, other than Huskop, Corn's pretty balanced. But he doesn't feel like a well-designed character to me. Like, there's how a character functions. And then their core design decisions. And Corn, to me, doesn't fit very well to, like... I mean, he doesn't fit either of those to me. Because, while this may be a personal thing, I just don't like Corn. I'm fine fighting against him, he doesn't feel unfair to fight. He doesn't feel fun to play. And to me, it doesn't... He's one of the most powerful characters, that's pretty obvious. But it doesn't feel like any of his abilities have much synergy. Like, you have the Shuck Shot, the Huskop, and I think it's called the Butter Barrage. But all three of those things have a bit of trouble fitting together. Oh, there we go! I'm just backing out. I'm not even staying there. Well, this is the end of the commentary. I have max rank. I mean, I guess you're actually gonna see me promote him this time, because you didn't get to see that with the Chomper video thing. Oh well. End of the commentary. Brody Z! Done.